Hello everyone. Today we'll be solving AQA Chemistry Specimen 2018 Foundation Paper 1. Today we're going to be solving the part 2 video where we're going to be solving from question number 5 to question number 7. Question number 5. Figure it shows magnesium burning in air. We can see that the magnesium is burning with a bright flame. How can you tell the chemical reaction is taking place? So as you can see in this reaction, we can see there is a flame, there is smoke that is evolving. Alright, that means a new substance is being formed, and the magnesium oxide that is forming is actually white in color, whereas the magnesium metal is in silver color. Name the product that the reaction of magnesium in figure 8. So the product will be magnesium oxide. The magnesium needed heating before it would react. What conclusion can you draw from this? So the magnesium requires an activation energy. In order for it to react with oxygen in the air. So the first option, this is a reversible reaction, is wrong. The reaction has a high activation energy. Yes, we can conclude that because we need some amount of heating before it can start reacting. A sample of the product from the reaction in figure 8 was added to water and shaken. Universal indicator was added. The universal indicator turned blue. What is the pH of the solution? So pH of the solution 1 and 4 indicates acidity. Alright, pH 7 indicates neutral. So 9 will be the correct answer. Why are nanoparticles effective in very small quantities? Yes, nanoparticles, they can spread over a very large amount of area, creating a large, because they have a very large surface area, so they can be spread over a very large amount of area. So the answer will be they have a high surface area to volume ratio. Give one advantage of using nanoparticles in sun creams. So when we use nanoparticles in sun creams, we can spread the cream over a large amount of area with a small amount of cream. Give one disadvantage of using nanoparticles in sun creams. So the disadvantage for using nanoparticles in sun creams is that the nanoparticles can easily penetrate the skin, so it can have a potential cell damage to the body, and the nanoparticles can then, when it is washed from the face, it enters the ecosystem. Basically the nanoparticles can then enter the ecosystem and basically get absorbed by fish gills and other things, so it is harmful for the environment. A coarse particle has a diameter of 1 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. A nanoparticle has a diameter of 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Calculate how many times bigger the diameter of the coarse particle is than the diameter of the nanoparticle. Okay. In a question like this, guys, maths is involved. So we'll have to find out, we'll have to write down the bigger number on top, like 1 into 1.10 to the power minus 6 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Since both of them has meter units, they will get cancelled out. So the answer will be 625 times bigger. A student investigated the reaction of copper carbonate with dilute sulfuric acid. The student used the apparatus shown in figure 9. Copper carbonate, dilute sulfuric acid, balance. Complete the state symbol in the equation. Okay. We know that copper carbonate is a solid, so we'll write solid. CuSO4 is aqueous, plus H2 is a liquid, so we'll write L, and CO2 is a gas. Why did the balance reading decrease during the reaction? Guys, we can see a CO2 gas is being produced which will fly away. And since the CO2 has a mass, that will decrease the temperature. So the first option, copper carbonate is broken down. Obviously, it's not broken down, it's chemically reacting. Salt was produced in the reaction. Yes, a salt was produced, but that doesn't explain why the balance reading decreased. A gas was lost from the flask. Okay. Describe a safe method for making pure crystals of copper sulfate from copper carbonate and dilute sulfuric acid. Use the information in figure 9 to help you. In your method, you should name all the apparatus you will use. So guys, to answer this, we're going to say sulfuric acid was taken in a beaker, and then we added copper carbonate to the sulfuric acid one spatula at a time. Now the reason why we're not measuring the copper carbonate is because copper carbonate is insoluble and we can thereby add it in excess. As long as the sulfuric acid is present, it will react with the copper carbonate, and if there is excess copper carbonate, that will remain unreacted and remain as a solid which we can then filter out. So until the copper carbonate is in excess, alright, or until the effervescence stops occurring, then we're going to use a filter paper to filter out the excess copper carbonate. Then we're going to pour that solution, alright, into a evaporating dish and heat it using a Bunsen burner. We're going to leave, we're going to heat it up until the water evaporates to the point where there is a crystallization point, okay? And then we're going to leave it for cooling it down. So what happens is that when it cools down, the solubility of copper sulfate decreases. At low temperature, it is less soluble in water. So some of the crystals will form. Then what we're going to do is we're going to decant that solution. The reason why we're decanting is mostly it removes all the impurities from the crystals of copper sulfate that has been already formed. And then we're going to pat the crystals dry. Alright, to make this particular process safe, of course wear safety goggles, alright, because sulfuric acid is highly corrosive. So if it goes in your eye, it's going to be damaging your eye. So the answer can be written as follows. Alright guys, I have given guys here extra points. The reason why I gave you extra points is that you can, oftentimes when we read a particular answer, alright, we forget a lot of points. So even if you make a summary of this particular answer in your exam, you're going to get your full marks. The percentage atom economy for a reaction is calculated using relative formula mass of desired product from equation, sum of relative formula masses of all reactants from equation times 100. The equation for the reaction of copper carbonate and sulfuric acid, we can see copper carbonate is reacted with sulfuric acid to produce copper sulfate, water and carbon dioxide. The relative formula mass of copper carbonate, sulfuric acid and copper sulfate are given below. Calculate the percentage atom economy for making copper sulfate from copper carbonate. Total mass of the reactants. So we can see the total mass of the reactant is 123.5 plus sulfuric acid 98, which gives us 221.5. So when we are going to do percentage atom economy, our mass of desired product, you see our mass of desired product is 159.5, which is divided by 221.5 times 100%. This gives us 72%. Give one reason why it is important for the percentage atom economy of a reaction to be as high as possible. So you see, the more higher percentage atom economy we're going to have, the more reactant is turned into product and thereby less amount of byproducts are being produced. Since byproducts, most often byproducts doesn't have economical values, so it's a wastage, and the lesser we put into the environment is better. So the answer can be written as follows. Guys, just a reason why I told it can be a greenhouse gas is because this process is producing carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas. So you get the point. The electronic structure of atom of 5 elements are shown in figure 10. The letters are not the symbols of the elements. So we can see figure 10, element A, B and C. Element D and E is being represented. Okay, guys, now one interesting thing. This element belongs to group 1. How can we tell? Because there is one electron in the outer shell. This one also belongs to group 1. However, this element C belongs to noble gas or group 0. How can we tell? Because there is full outer shell. Now the next one, this one belongs to group 7. This one belongs to group 1. So by looking at the outer shell electron, we can tell which group it belongs to. Which element is hydrogen? Obviously the element that has only one electron will be hydrogen, because hydrogen has only one proton and thereby one electron. So it will be B. Which element is a halogen? We know that group 7s are called halogens, so element D will be group 7. Which element is a metal in the same group of periodic table as element A? So let's see element A. Element A is in group 1, and thereby we can denote element E also in group 1. Which element exists as single atom? Noble gases exist as single atom, so in this case the answer will be C. C is a noble gas with complete outer shell. There are 2 isotopes of element A. Information about 2 isotopes is shown in table 4. Table 4. Mass of the isotope, percentage abundance 6, 92.5, 7, 7.5. Use the information in table 4, calculate the relative atomic mass of element A, give your answer to 2 decimal places. Alright, so in order to calculate, what we need to do is we need to first of all take the mass of the isotope, which is 6, and then multiply it by 92.5, and then we're going to multiply the second isotope with its percentage abundance, and then we're going to divide the whole thing with 100%. So which gives us 607.5 over 100, which gives us a value of 6.075. Now since we have to calculate up until 2 decimal places, so the answer will be 6.08. Alright guys, that's all for question number 7. Alright, so that's all for question number 7. Guys, thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Alright, videos like this will be uploaded every day. So I'm going to be uploading foundation videos, then I'm going to be, after that I will be uploading higher tier paper 1 videos, and followed by that paper 2, and then followed by that biology, and followed by that physics. I will be uploading almost every day question paper. Alright, I hope I can do that. Alright, so guys, subscribe to the channel, and if any one of you requires tuition, alright, I am located in Dubai, and I am currently residing in DIP, near DIP Metro. If you are looking for tuition, home tuition, alright, and or if you want to support the channel, please let me know. A student of mine, her name is Chua. She is from Malaysia. She is a Malaysian Chinese. She has supported the channel so that we are able to make at least the next 50 videos. Alright, so a big shout out to her. Alright, and the thing is, guys, if you want to support the channel, yes, please let us know. Alright, write in the comments which question paper you need to be solved next. We're going to try to upload that as well. So our basic goal for this particular channel is actually to upload chemistry, biology, and physics related question paper for all branches of science. It doesn't matter, it's AQA, EDEXCEL, Cambridge, alright, for all British curriculum. And then also including, we're thinking of AP, and we're also thinking of IB. Alright, eventually we're gonna get there. So we'll keep on uploading, and guys, subscribe to the channel, let your friends know, and let the channel grow, guys. Alright guys, thank you, and best of luck to your exam. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video.